Today I'm visiting the volunteer ambulance service of the Oslo Red Cross. And with me I have the leaders of the ambulance team, Chris André Ilbæk and Mats Flaten. And Mats, can you tell me a little bit more about the volunteer ambulance?
The volunteer ambulance here in Oslo and in Norway generally, staffed by volunteers. We don't get paid for what we do, so we do this all voluntary. We drive the ambulance for the National Health Service in Norway, and it depends a little bit where you are in Norway. Some areas we are usually on large emergency scenes, big fires or landslides or avalanches. And in Oslo, we have a little different than the rest. We are under the health service here in Oslo from a regional hospital. So we drive an ambulance closely to what the first responders in the professional area drive.
So Mats, you told me that your ambulance service doesn't just respond to big natural disasters and so on, but you take regular shifts here as a part of the emergency services in Oslo. Can you tell me a little bit more about what kind of calls you respond to?
Yes, in Oslo we drive alongside primary ambulances and we take most of the same types of calls that they get. Mostly we do transfer from hospital to where they live in normal, so they've been into an operation and they can't take a cab or take a normal car, so we take the person from a higher service to a lower service. But we also do more urgent calls as well. Sometimes we are closest to a car accident or we are closest to a cardiac arrest and other more acute calls. So we are then sent first, and then if we need help and we see that we need help, we also get a car from maybe a doctor or a car from the professional service. But sometimes we are the only one, so we can drive them straight into the hospital as well. We do not have medication in our car, so we can't do calls that we have to give some kind of medicine, that may be pain or other types of medicine. We can't do that. But most other calls we respond to.
Chris André, Mats just told me that you respond to a variety of different calls and missions, everything from cardiac arrests and car crashes to transfers from hospitals to nursing home and everything in between. So you obviously need a whole lot of competencies to take shifts on the volunteer ambulance. Can you tell me a little bit more about what is required?
Of course. Well, we take, first of all, our responsibility very seriously, so we want to be as competent as possible. So to be on this car, it takes approximately 3 years, and then you start with a basic first aid, and then you advance, and then you take a specialized first aid course, who is directed to be on this ambulance. And since we drive for the professional healthcare, we also need to have some knowledge about trauma patients, some more education. So IUGEL with advanced CPR, we need to know how to use some needles and a little bit about medications, so we can cooperate with the first professionals. But we also have a learning program. So after you are finished with the basic, you can start learning on this car. But it takes approximately 3 years to be finished with the education.
Yeah, and if I understand you correctly, before you start the more advanced ambulance training, you're a regular first aider going to concerts and helping out with search and rescue when somebody is lost in the forest and so on, gaining experience, and then after a few years you start the more specialized ambulance training. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Chris André, you are volunteer, so you don't earn a dime from doing this work, but can you tell me a little bit more about the benefits of society for all the hours that you lay down?
Yes, I do. Well, the first priority for us is the citizens in our city, to be able to help them when needed. So if there's major accidents or disasters, we are we are supposed to be there for our people in Oslo. And the second is to help the health department when they are in pressure needs and they need more people on the job. But it's mainly for the society that the Red Cross is supposed to be there for the people.
Now that you know more about the Red Cross Volunteer Ambulance Service, you're probably curious about what kind of equipment they have in their ambulance. Take a look at this video here right now to see more.